This is Owen McKendry for ESBR Boxing. Delighted to be joined by the Rafferty family once again. Jack Rafferty, my word, sum that performance up for me.
Yeah, like I said, look at that out there tonight. Get in here, Joe. Get in here, coach. Come on, coach. Get in here. Get in here, coach. Listen, look at that out there tonight. That was off my hard work. I worked hard for that. This is what we do. We come from the first show on Small Low shows. First fight on Steve Woods' show. And then working up to, I'm on the Mecca of boxing here enough there. Live on his own main event on Frank Warren's TV, on Frank Warren Promotions. This is what I'm in it for.
With that fight, normally when there's a majority draw, you'll hear your murmurs, people will be moaning, it's split. I think that's the only majority draw I've ever seen where the whole crowd and everyone just sort of went, okay, we'll watch it again. Yeah. Did you feel like you'd done enough in there to get the decision?
Yeah, you understand thought I'd done enough. Like you said, listen, I think Mark's team was buzzing, they were buzzing with the draw. I've definitely thought I'd done enough, but like I said, I'm not a referee. I'm not in there to score round by round and I've done this, done that. I'm in there to fight each round. Like I said, I'm going to think I've done enough. But listen, I'll go back, assess it with my team, have a look at the wrongs, and think like this and that, and do the rights. And like I said, I'll sign to run that again.
Did you expect that fight from Mark Chamberlain? Because coming in, I didn't think he was going to try and meet fire with fire. We know what you do. We know you set the pace. We know you're going to take the centre of the ring. I expected Mark Chamberlain to box on the back foot, try and catch you coming in. Did you expect him to stand there and almost go, let's go head to head, let's phone box and let's trade? Yeah,
listen, I prepared for everything. I prepared from on the back foot to be in the centre of the ring, and to me be on the back foot. There's no stone left unturned, as they say in the camp. I had a perfect camp. I'd done everything right. Like I said, I'm going to say that I didn't show the best of me in there. There's no excuses. Just what can you say to that? Credit to Mark. Like I said, people didn't expect him to do that. Listen, what a cracky fight. Two cracky fighters, prime and alive, fighting it out. Let's run it back. I'm ready for it.
That was going to be another question. How soon do you want to run it back? Do you want to have a sort of a warm-up fight, or do you want to get straight back in there with Mark?
No, there's no warm-up fight. It's definitely not. Listen, let's be on a Saudi card at Christmas time. Have on a proper show in a way. Like, not saying that's not a proper show. I'm over. Oh, let's run it back here again. Actually, not back here again, unless you've got some meters in here. Yeah, listen. Frank says jump out, so how I love that.
And then for yourself, you've done it the hard way. You've done it at the small hall shows. You've done, like, we'll say, the grassroots of boxing. You've worked your way up. You've just headlined. It may as well be a home show. We're basically in Manchester. How proud do you feel? I know it's not the result that you wanted, but Jack Rafferty headlining a Queensbury show under Frank Warren. How proud does that make you?
That's these.
Go on, Grandad.
Very, very proud. He's done brilliant. Sometimes you just you'll have to sit back tomorrow and think of what he's done and how proud he is. And I know what Jack's like. He'll just churn him on more. And now his stocks have got to be risen, and got to get a good payday for the next one.
And then final one, Jack. I don't want to keep you for too long. I know you've got loads of interviews to do. Grandad, sum that up for me. Come on.
Hello, Grandad.
I wish it was 15 rounds.
I would have had him, wouldn't I?
And then Jack would have been there. He's a 15-round fighter.
Thank you, Grandad. Love you.
Thank you.
There you go. You heard it first. Turkey Al Sheikh, Frank Warren, 15 rounds in Saudi. Jack Rafferty, Mark Chamberlain. Thank you so much for your time, lads.